November 4, 1914, the British ship Endurance embarked on an incredible journey, sailing through stormy seas towards the world's most dangerous continent, Antarctica. Aboard were 28 brave souls, led by the indomitable explorer Sir Ernest Shackleton. His ambition was unprecedented, to be the first to walk across the entire continent. A staggering 2,900 kilometers. Imagine, in an era without smartphones or GPS, in brutal temperatures plummeting to -50 degrees Celsius amidst blinding snowstorms. This is the incredible true story of Sir Ernest Shackleton's Imperial Trans-Antarctic expedition, a saga of survival against insurmountable odds, forever etched in history. Shackleton, a seasoned explorer, had faced Antarctica twice before. He understood its treacherous nature, its vastness, and its capacity to test the limits of human endurance. His crew, carefully selected from thousands of applicants, comprised a diverse group of scientists, navigators, engineers, and adventurers, each bringing unique skills. Life aboard the Endurance settled into a routine. The ship, designed for polar exploration, was a marvel of engineering, a wooden fortress against the ice. As they ventured deeper south, large ice floes appeared, initially scattered, then forming a dense, impenetrable white maze. The ocean's temperament shifted dramatically. On January 19, 1915, the unimaginable happened. The Endurance became inextricably trapped in the Weddell Sea ice pack, a prisoner of the frozen wilderness. Months turned into a long, dark Antarctic winter. The crew adapted, building ice shelters, hunting seals and penguins, and maintaining morale with ingenuity. The ice, however, was not static. Immense pressures began to crush the Endurance, groaning and creaking under the relentless force of the shifting floes. On October 27, 1915, Shackleton gave the order: abandon ship. The Endurance, once their home, was now a doomed vessel, slowly being devoured by the ice. They managed to salvage 3 lifeboats and essential provisions. Shackleton's leadership shone through, prioritizing the lives of his men above all else. For weeks, they lived on the ice, establishing ocean camp. The routine consisted of survival, hunting, maintaining equipment, and waiting for a miracle. Patience was their greatest virtue, yet it frayed nerves. The constant movement of the ice, the bitter cold, and the uncertainty weighed heavily on everyone. On November 21, 1915, the Endurance finally succumbed. It broke apart and sank beneath the frozen sea, leaving its former crew adrift on a colossal ice floe. Their new home was Patience Camp, a flat, stable ice floe, but it was drifting north at the mercy of ocean currents, far from any land. Navigating without maps was impossible. So navigator Frank Worsley improvised, meticulously calculating their drift with rudimentary tools and incredible skill. Food rations dwindled to a bare minimum. They hunted penguins and seals, but even those became scarce. Starvation became a very real threat. With their camp gradually shrinking, Shackleton knew they couldn't wait indefinitely. A desperate plan began to form, a monumental journey in their small lifeboats. On April 9, 1916, after 497 days on the ice, they finally launched the lifeboats. Their destination, Elephant Island, a tiny, inhospitable speck of land. The journey to Elephant Island was a brutal test. Freezing spray, towering waves, and constant exposure pushed them to the brink, yet they pressed on. After 5 harrowing days, exhausted and frostbitten, they finally sighted Elephant Island. It was a barren, rocky outpost, but it was land. Elephant Island offered no rescue, only a temporary refuge. Shackleton knew his men needed help, and he alone could bring it. He chose 5 men, including navigator Frank Worsley and veteran Tom Crean, to embark on an almost impossible mission, a 1,300-kilometer journey in the smallest lifeboat. Their aim, South Georgia, a whaling station. It was the forlorn hope, a desperate gamble for the lives of the remaining 22 men. The journey in the James Caird is legendary. 16 days of brutal storms, monstrous waves, and extreme cold, navigating with Worsley's phenomenal skill. They faced hurricane-force winds, battled sleep deprivation, and endured unimaginable thirst, yet the spirit of their mission fueled their fragile bodies. Against all odds, on May 10, 1916, they sighted the mountainous peaks of South Georgia. Their boat journey was complete, but their ordeal was far from over. They landed on the uninhabited side of the island. To reach the whaling station, Shackleton, Worsley, and Crean had to cross an uncharted mountain range. No one had ever crossed the island before. Without proper climbing gear on depleted rations, they embarked on a 36-hour continuous traverse. Against all odds, they descended into Stromness Bay. The sight of a whaling station, with its warm buildings and human activity, must have been a dream. They were saved! But Shackleton's ordeal was not over. He immediately began organizing a rescue mission for the men still stranded on Elephant Island. 3 times, severe ice conditions thwarted his attempts. Shackleton refused to give up, his determination a testament to his unbreakable bond with his crew. Finally, the Chilean government loaned him the Yelcho, a small steam-powered tugboat, captained by the brave Luis Pardo. This was their last chance. On August 30th, 1916, the Yelcho reached Elephant Island. The sight of Shackleton standing on the tugboat brought an emotional reunion. Incredibly, not a single life was lost. All 28 men of the Endurance expedition were rescued, a testament to Shackleton's extraordinary leadership and their collective will to survive. Shackleton's leadership during the Endurance expedition remains a masterclass in crisis management, resilience, and prioritizing his team's welfare. But the story isn't just about Shackleton. It's about every man who faced despair and chose courage, every act of camaraderie and selflessness. It's about the silent endurance of the dogs, crucial for transport, who were eventually, mercifully, shot to conserve dwindling food supplies. Shackleton's expedition teaches us invaluable lessons: adaptability in the face of disaster, unwavering optimism, and the power of human connection. Though his primary goal of crossing Antarctica was never achieved, Shackleton's boss of all boss mission became a triumph of human spirit, not conquest. It highlights man's vulnerability against nature's raw power and the profound strength found in unity when faced with seemingly insurmountable odds. The story of the Endurance is a timeless epic, a testament to the indomitable human spirit that refuses to be broken, even in the harshest corners of the world. It reminds us that sometimes the greatest triumph isn't achieving a destination, but in the journey itself, in the struggles overcome and the bonds forged. Shackleton himself famously said, "Difficulties are just things to be overcome." His journey embodies this philosophy, inspiring generations to face adversity head-on. The Endurance expedition, rather than a tale of failure, became a powerful narrative of human triumph in the face of the overwhelming, a beacon of hope. It proved that the human spirit's resilience is not merely about surviving, but about thriving, even when all logical reasons for hope have vanished. The story continues to captivate, drawing us into a world of raw adventure and testing our own definitions of courage and perseverance. The true conquest wasn't of the continent, but of despair, fear, and the limits of what was thought possible for human survival. What challenges are you facing that feel insurmountable? What depths of willpower can you unearth within yourself when all seems lost? The Endurance saga is a powerful reminder that our greatest strengths often appear when we're pushed beyond our perceived limits. It's a call to find your South Georgia, whatever that impossible goal might be, and embark on your own defiant journey toward it. Sometimes the biggest leaps of faith lead to the most profound discoveries, not just about the world, but about ourselves. So, harness that indomitable Shackleton spirit. Uncover your courage, gather your crew, and set sail, even when the ice seems impenetrable. Because just like Shackleton and his men, you might discover that the stories of your survival are far more impactful than any destination. Shackleton's story is a profound reminder that leadership, empathy, and an unwavering belief in one's team can overcome the most desperate of circumstances. The spirit of the Endurance expedition lives on, not just in history's books, but in the heart of anyone who has faced their own impossible challenge. It's a legend of human grit, unwavering determination, and the profound power of leadership when it's genuinely focused on the well-being of others. So, as you navigate your own life's expeditions, remember the Endurance and find your inner Shackleton. Your journey, surely, will inspire others. What aspect of Shackleton's story resonates most with you? Share your thoughts and personal Endurance moments in the comments below.